Why, hello there. Look at my fine piece of pussy there.
Still wait for this. Yes, we got a check.
We have a check. We have a thumbs up for the sound check. Thank you, sound check done.
You're very welcome,
starring-
co-host Terry.
Starring the King, Malek. The king.
Oh, yes.
Watch as he cleans his fine, fancy feet.
His little bird of mittens.
Okay, so today on Web Presence Wednesday, we are, I titled it, What are media assets and why are they important? Well, you will have noticed, and we will be probably harping on this theme for a bit to get away from the other theme of get yourself a fucking web address.
Don't know how many weeks you guys want to hear that one, but something new.
Basically, once you have a web address, so let's just assume that you went ahead and you opened up your own website and you have your location online, your digital real estate. Now, that's all well and good, but in music, I'm gonna like cross-reference everything. In music, we use articulations much in the same way in speech we use inflection. Now, as far as your digital real estate is concerned, if you really want to attract potential clients, convert those clients into sales, or convert those visitors into clients, therefore sales, you really need something there than just a bunch of text. You know, like when someone buys a book and it's a novel as opposed to, like, let's say a children's book or a coloring book or maybe a diorama book or what have you, they're not expecting pictures and stuff like that. And, you know, if they're included, ooh, that's nice, but no one gives a shit, really. When you're opening a web address, back, I don't know, almost 30 years ago, you could get away with something that was just all text-based because media assets weren't really a thing, except for the people who made fine media art with the letters and numbers that they had access to because there was no JPEGs yet. So, moving forward with the times, just like if I were playing a song and every note was very even toned and there were no accents, no slides, no hammer-ons or anything like that. It would just be very flat and probably just die in the background. And if I were to speak very monotone and without inflection and without accent, eventually you would get sick of fucking listening to me as much as I'm sick of talking like this. You would fade away into watching my cat lick his own balls right there in between us on the floor. Just lick it away. Okay, so just like that, you wouldn't want your web address that you're going to be inviting people to in order to convert them to your business, your content creation, what have you. You wouldn't want them to come there and just see a bunch of words like a giant word salad. Even if you had a blog, even if your content that you were creating was a written journal. You still want to add a little flavor, a little spice, like that fucking douchebag. Anyway, you want to add some spice to it, and that's where media assets come in. And I can't mention enough the importance of, if you're doing this, to have somebody that is at least moderately capable in creating media assets, whether you learn how to do it yourself or you have somebody who knows how to do it, that either A, is part of your circle of organizations, and maybe they can do stuff for you for cheap or free, um, or like it's your spouse or something like that you're stuck with. I mean, or that's stuck with you, or what have you. Um, that these things, they're a necessity, really. And why they're important is because no one wants to come and look at War and Peace on a fucking digital landscape. Our technology has moved so far beyond text-based information sharing that I can literally show you a picture and it will form a story in your mind about that picture, because that's how society has moved to communicate in the current era. Hieroglyphics are back. It's just they're much better resolution now. So, what are digital assets? Well, digital assets are your JPEGs, your brand logo, your brand symbolism, your any types of videos involving your project, regardless of what kind of project you have, photos, and things to that nature of satisfied customers using your products, or viewing your content, or what have you. There is another type of asset, and I call that a testimonial asset, where basically the other asset is your customers, people who use your products or use your services or enjoy your content, offer testimony, like reviews. When you get good reviews, that's like testimonial assets. Your media assets are more of I'm going to grab somebody's attention. If you scroll through YouTube, you'll see there's a lot of videos with all these crazy ass fucking cover photos. Scott SBL. If you peruse their videos, it used to just be Scott sitting there like this, and then through the years, because Scott's been doing this for 9 years now. As far as on the digital level, his images have gotten more and more flashy. He'll be standing there holding two bases, or something like that. And those are all media assets. They are meant to grab the attention, keep the attention, to beat that. What is it, like 15? The 5-minute rule or something like that, where if someone spends 5 minutes on your site, they are more likely to be converted. And what I mean converted, meaning that they will make a purchase, and just so that we're aware, once someone makes a purchase, they are 90% more likely to purchase again. So
repeat purchase.
Getting those first purchases in are kind of key. So you want people to sit, you want people to visit, and you want people to sit on your site and look at it. And the more visually attractive it is, as far as structurally is concerned, is great. But the more visually attractive it is as far as the media assets you're using. One of the best tricks of the trade is to have like a small video on the landing page, because people just can't help but watch. And you can easily eat a minute and a half of time with the digital asset that people are kind of drawn to, just because of the fact that it's moving pictures with sounds. Speaking of which, sounds is another media asset. And I know I'm just some fucking guy, and how the hell am I supposed to know what I'm talking about? But these are all things that multi-billion dollar, multi-million dollar companies do on a daily basis. If you go to Amazon, you see media assets all over the place. If you go to any news website, you see media assets all over the place. The home page of Facebook. You just go to your home page of Facebook, and you'll see pictures. You'll see in this
Graphics.
corner, and in this corner, there's pictures of ads. In this corner, there's pictures of people's faces that you can chit chat with. And this corner, there's pictures of the groups that you're in, or the pages that you have. And then there's the main content, which is largely pictures and memes and articles that have pictures. And way back when you could just post videos straight from YouTube to Facebook by putting the link there, instead of it dragging you off to YouTube land. There'd be video there, like a lot of video there. And now there's video there, but it's all Facebook hosted. You get the idea. Media is what keeps people out of sight. You don't need to have your best friends there. Media will keep you out of sight, and this is something that, as far as the internet is concerned, was known way back in the 90s and early 2000s. And digital comics, back in the late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of the comic writers, the digital comic writers, moving cartoons, created digitally, like specifically created digitally. A lot of them got together to create this thing called The Greatest Story Ever Told. And I don't know if anyone can really find it on the internet anymore as it was, because basically what it was is you watched your installment, which was usually a flash fucking file way back then, and it gave you a link to the next artist, and you basically went from one to the other to the other to the other to the other, watching the story unfold through the eyes of I think it was like dozens of digital cartoonists, and it kept the attention of many people who were on the early internet for months, maybe even almost a year. And that's the power of media assets. Because once you go to someone's site that does this, their other projects are there, and they'll have media assets to represent them. And get the little click, 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 click. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that looks pretty. So, media assets, very, 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 very important part of your web presence. You need to get them. You need to get professional media assets, things like professional pictures taken of yourself, they don't necessarily need to be professional pictures, but pictures that if they were used during a job interview, you wouldn't be concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to necessarily be wearing a suit and tie, but you know, a collared shirt or a nice shirt, not like a t-shirt with Optimus Prime on it. And and your product, and take those weirdo fucking motivational speaker pictures. It's like you're
looking off into the distance.
Wait, I'll do it this way so we can see all of it. Like you're the fucking weirdo pope or some shit like that. I don't know.
Can't be a bird pope.
No, because birds aren't real.
But
birds aren't real.
I would like live out that Hieronymus Bosch painting.
Yeah, but birds aren't real.
Hey, can I run around with a cauldron on my head?
I don't care.
Call myself a bird pope.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's that. Get photos of yourself. Encourage people who buy from you to
review testimony,
to give testimonials and to give photo proof of purchase.
Like on Amazon when you buy, when you're looking to buy something.
Right. Well, yes. Well, that's the whole thing is like get like photo proof of purchase. Like the person who bought your thing with a big fucking smile on their face, holding it up. What have you. Get video.
Yeah.
Don't even think twice about shooting video or getting video or creating video if you are technologically inclined like that. But get together media assets. If you can't do it yourself, get someone who can. I'm not going to advertise on behalf of anybody, but there's a graphic design person right there, and we also have a really good friend, Meg McLean, who also is looking for graphic design work, and she's had a bit of bad luck and could use some extra work if you're interested.
Very
Those of you who are in the like 2010s ish Liberty Circle, back when what the fuck was fucking Adam and Pete's fucking bus?
Liberty on Tour.
Yeah, back like in the Liberty on Tour days, back when Ron Paul just got shit on in 2008, I think was that time period. You'll know who Meg McLean is. She was pretty active at that point in time with the movement, as it were. She was actually on the Liberty on Tour bus for a while. She was when
one
they
of
came.
The dancers too that got arrested for dancing at the Jefferson Monument.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they when they came down here, she was with them. That's when I met her, like in person. Like she's like a real person too. People on the internet are real people.
Check her workout, guys.
Yeah, definitely check her body workout. Meg McLean. And you can find her on Facebook, Instagram, I'm sure. Oh wait, no.
Well, I'm not sure on Facebook, but she's over on Instagram.
Yeah, I think she closed down the Facebook thing because she was having problems.
Having too many issues.
Yeah, but she's definitely on Instagram, and just look up Meg McLean. I believe I'm following her, so if you look up this asshole right here, you should be able to find her, and the people I'm following and the people who are following me. She should be there. So there's that. Media assets, they're important. Don't be a fucking douche canoe. get yourself some pictures of you looking like an adult, and get your shit together. You know,
I mean, I was going to say, I mean, there's multiple uses and purposes for your media assets, clickable links to, other things, other sites, depending on where you want to funnel all your traffic. So, yeah, I mean, you can click one of your icons or pictures and it takes you to another page. I mean, it's beneficial. People don't want to just go to your site and see a big, large diatribe, like paragraphs, a novel. They don't want to see a novel unless they're going there specifically to read a novel.
Yeah, if you like fan fiction, you might
Yeah,
go with that.
yeah.
But even so, the thing that's going to keep them there will be the content. But the thing that will get them interested in it is the media assets you use to advertise.
Yeah.
Even on the site itself, when you have your fan fiction novel written or whatever the fuck it is. The reality is that you need the pictures, you need the moving pictures with the sounds and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I think I'm going to call it here.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to pet this kitty.
This kitty needs attention.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
So attention deprived.
And on top of that, I'm going to go make some dinner. I'm going to cook all the chicken that I took out because I wasn't sure if James was going to stay or for dinner, so that's why I know it was Tuesday and all, but if we're going to have a lot of people, it's going to have food options other than just taco. So
got your on the other.
I'll cook all the chicken up and then we'll have some chicken options for I'll throw the peachy sauce on it.
Ooh.
The peachy green ambrosia.
Y'all don't know how lucky I am. I'm really lucky.
All right. So before I enter into OnlyFans content, because I'm only just petting the pussy now, we're gonna get going. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We had like a few intermittent people here and there. I just don't know who the fuck they were because nobody actually says anything. Nobody says anything.
But thanks, guys.
But thank you everybody for coming by. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow for Theory Thursday quarantine. It's my Friday, so I get to work on personal stuff as opposed to work for somebody else to make them rich.
Woohoo!
One day I'll have to do one of those things, and then I'll have like extra days off working.
Take cat naps all day with the kitty.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I want. That's all I ever wanted.
His agenda in life is
naps. His sister is twice as bad. She fucking nap enforcement.
She'll suffocate you.
By force.
Take you down.
You're gonna lay down with me. By force. All right. So goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. See you soon.